Sarah walks in late. People think, she doesn't respect our time. From the outside, lateness looks like a choice. Inside Sarah's head, it was lots of tiny decisions. I've got time. I'll finish this. Traffic won't be bad. None of those felt reckless in the moment. Together, they added up to late. Two truths can exist at once. Others feel disrespected, and Sarah didn't set out to disrespect them. Most late people misjudge how long things take. That's the planning fallacy. Your brain remembers the best version of the task. No lost keys, no elevator wait, no red lights. So, 10 minutes becomes the default guess, even if it never actually takes 10. A simple fix is using real past times instead of hopeful guesses. Last week that drive took 22 minutes. Today I'll plan for 25. When we replace wishful thinking with history, lateness drops fast. Some people don't feel time passing very well. It's either now or not now. When Sarah gets absorbed, scrolling, working, getting ready, her brain doesn't notice minutes slipping by. She only wakes up when she finally checks the clock and panic hits. This isn't laziness, it's a weak internal timer. External tools help. A visible countdown timer, alarms with labels like "Leave house," and placing the clock in her sightline. If your inner clock is fuzzy, borrow an outer one. Sometimes lateness hides a feeling: dread. If a meeting might be tense or a social event exhausting, leaving late buys a few minutes of relief. That's avoidance, putting off a hard feeling by putting off the thing. It works short-term and hurts long-term. A kinder approach is to name the feeling. I'm anxious about this. Then bargain with yourself honestly. I'll go on time, but I can leave after 45 minutes. Clear limits reduce dread better than being late. Late people often overcommit. They accept the quick call, the small favor, the fast stop, and lose the travel and transition time that makes punctuality possible. This is people-pleasing, protecting others' feelings while sacrificing your schedule. A practical fix is treating buffers as appointments you don't cancel, 10 to 15 minutes before and after things, plus travel as its own calendar block. You're not being rude. You're protecting the time that lets you keep your word. Jokes like, "I'm just a late person," feel harmless, but they glue the behavior to your identity. When lateness becomes who I am, your brain stops looking for solutions. Trade identity talk for pattern talk. Not "I'm late," but "I run late when I estimate optimistically or avoid hard events." Patterns can be redesigned. Identities feel stuck. The more specific you name the pattern, the easier it is to change the steps that create it. People plan around time. When you're late, they lose prep time, momentum, and sometimes money. They can't see your intentions, only your arrival time. That's why trust slips. Repair starts by acknowledging impact without arguing about intent. "I was 15 minutes late and you waited. That cost you. I'm building in buffers next time." Owning the effect shows respect. Then follow it with one concrete change, not 10 promises. After being late, you feel guilty. That's normal and can motivate change. But if it turns into shame, "I'm hopeless," your energy drops and planning gets worse, making lateness more likely. Break the loop with specific, kind accountability. "I left at 8:15. I needed to leave at 8. Tomorrow I'll set a 7:50 leave alarm and lay out keys by the door." Clear cause, clear fix. Less self-attack, more design. For some, for example ADHD, lateness is tied to executive function, time estimation, task switching, sequencing. Willpower slogans won't help much. Structures will. Visual timers, step lists posted where you get ready, a launch pad by the door. keys, wallet, bag, alarms that say the next action, shoes on, out the door. Think of it like glasses for time. No shame, just tools that make the blurry parts clear. Real improvement mixes empathy with rules. Empathy. Understand the reasons. Planning fallacy, time blindness, avoidance, overcommitment. Rules. Add 50 to 100% buffer to travel. Schedule transitions. Set leave alarms. Carry and arrive early activity, podcast/book, so early feels okay. And agree on consequences you accept. For example, meeting starts without you, you take the next slot. Compassion respects the struggle. Constraints protect everyone's time. With both, lateness becomes a solvable design problem, not a character flaw.